Hello everyone, welcome back to Paula's Imperfect Plans. I'm Paula. On my channel I share my personal planning and budgeting journeys. Today is a planning journeys video. So if any of you have been following, you know that for the majority of the year I've been in this Wonderland 222A6. I was doing daily pages in the back until I filled them all up. And then my plan originally had been to go into this half-year notebook to get through the rest of the year of daily pages. I switched gears when I learned about the Take a Note A6 because I wanted to try the layout, so my daily list has been in here for all of June and July. So going into August, the Take a Note is fine. It's fine. But I really like the opportunity to put the things in this one book system here. This isn't gonna fit super well in here, and I got rid of the bigger cover, but I'm gonna do my best to carry these two together in the one cover. That's what I'm missing with the A6 or with the Take a Note right now, is having them in the same cover. So starting in the month of August, I will be moving my daily pages into this Wonderland 222 A6 size notebook. And so it is for half a year, so I should not have a problem skipping the key and the index pages. I don't know what I'm going to do with those yet, but starting my daily pages out here, because to go through the entire half of the year, it would have had to have been what was I gonna say? July 1st would have been a half year of doing this. So I just thought I would come in here and I'm gonna do some dating of it, probably through the month of August, because I have these stickers somewhere in here that I purchased and had been using in the other. Where did they go? Someday I'll get my life together. But anyway, that I had purchased and had been using in the daily pages before I switched. Oh, my Lanta Paula. What are you doing? What is happening? What is happening? What are you doing? Okay, there we go. So from Simply Smith Stickers, I have days of the week, and from Every Minute a Story, I have these date covers that I was using to put dates on. So that's what I'm gonna do with these. I'm gonna start, I think I'm gonna start on this page because it feels better to me. So I'm actually gonna start on, of course, July and August both have a 31st. So what I'm going to do is get irritated here real soon. So I'm gonna start off on Monday, which is August 31st. And before I start using the date covers, and we'll just do Monday, the 31st. So this is going to be for July 31st, and then moving into Tuesday, which is August 1st. I'm just gonna do it like that, kind of right at the top. Maybe alternate a little bit where I put them so they're not always in the same spot for sticker bump. So this is what I'm doing right now. I'm really just struggling to find planner piece, which is such a cliche term, and people are like, oh, that's so elusive, there's no such thing, be happy with what you have, all the things, right? Whatever. But for a great portion of my life, I was very, very content with the planners that I had. And for this different stage of life, I'm looking for something that is equally, you know, helpful to me. And so I don't feel like, oh, I can never have the right combination of things. Like, I totally believe that I can, and I'm absolutely not, you know, I'm working at not being the person that's like, oh, I need all the things, I need all the new shiny things, at all. I'm just trying to like figure out what it is that works for me for work versus home. Jeepers cats ball. For work versus home, daily, weekly, etc. What the right like combination of things for that is. And so I'm trying out different things this year more than previously, because I'm trying to figure that out. I would love to get in something for the year of 2020. Well, I wanted it in 2023, but I'm doing some trying out of things. You know, so I end up figuring out what works for me and my system, and I can do that going forward and just stay in that. So I hate this hopping around and feeling like I'm whatever, doing all this stuff. So it's not what I want to be doing, but like I said, I'm just trying to figure out what works well for me. I know that I need some kind of daily, like I'm a weekly planner for sure, but I need something for a daily list. So I've been trying lots of different daily layouts this year. If you don't believe me, you can link my how many dailies have I had in 6 weeks video, because, and I still don't really have it figured out, but I don't know, you know, what combination of weekly and daily that I need, and how to balance that with work and personal, if it's separate, if it's together, if it's, you know, right now it's a catch-all and an everyday carry, is that necessary, that kind of thing. So I'm still, you know, trying to figure that out, I guess. I think I have a pretty good handle, for lack of a better word, on what has worked well for this year. So kind of, you know, the direction that I would be going kind of in the future or whatever. But yeah, like this is fun, planning and stickering and stuff, but like ultimately I want one planner that has all my stuff in it. Like, I don't want to be switching during the year. That drives me nuts. That costs a lot of money, and I don't need to be breaking a budget trying to get that kind of stuff done. So I'm just, yeah, trying to find a planner piece. So, and maybe planner piece isn't the right term, but just a system that really does work for me in this time frame of my life, knowing that I did need to add in a daily component, which has not ever been anything that I have done done in an organized fashion before, and just trying to determine, you know, what to do with that. So I'm curious if you guys, are you the type that's like, no, really, I want to find planner P, like I want to find my planner soulmate and stick with it until it quits working for me, which is not what you do with a soulmate, but with a planner, like I want to be with this planner long term and find what works and stick with it? Or do you like hopping around into different things? Do you enjoy change and changing things up frequently? And how that's going for you. Is it something you struggle with, or are you know, do you hop around and you're okay with it, or do you pick one thing and stay with it because like frugality wins out and you don't want to feel like you wasted money on a planner, or yeah, I'm just curious to know other people's like frame of mind around it, because obviously it is a struggle area for me, and I've definitely in my life struggled with like, especially since finding all these channels in the planner community, the FOMO. And so I'm over the FOMO and I can kind of talk myself out of that piece of it. But I'm just like, I really want to find something that works. I want to find like my ideal system and get it put together so that it is, you know, so that it is successful for me, because yeah, because actually I'm gonna go back here where I put this thing at the 1st or the 31st where I started this, because I hate that, for being honest. And I'm gonna put one of these guys on there, and I'm just gonna label that the 31st, which will obviously be of July, which is fine. And then at the end of August, I'm gonna go through at least the day, week there, or the weekdays through Friday, and get those all. That will be Friday, September 1st. All right, so I just wanted to get that set up in advance for August, just having like next week I'll be in that, and so then I can come into here and just kind of get the daily pages going, so that when I come in to schedule for the day, actually, that being said, I know that it's super early in the year and nobody loves talking about like planner launch, and nobody is more like okay at some of those things because it's July. But I know that there are companies that only do sales through pre-orders. Like Wonderland 222, their pre-order for next year has you know, happened. Like that's, I don't even know if it's still open, but they also will have some things continuing on even after, you know, the pre-order. That's not like the end of it, but there are some companies that you're not necessarily guaranteed things if you don't pre-order. Excuse me. So just curious if any of you guys have done any of those. Done any of those things, or considered what you might be doing for 2024. Any of those pre-orders, or did anyone order anything from Wonderland 222? Or like Sterling Ink is another big one that I've heard, or that I know has had a pre-sale. I think it's the pre-order. I think it's actually over, but wondering if anyone got anything. I'm trying to decide how to do this here, how much of this I want to be to-do list and how much I want to use the time blocking. Halfway felt too big. Well, that wasn't halfway, so that felt pretty good. And what was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. I kind of like that. And then because I write pretty big, and then I have more room for the for the to-do list, because that's really the focus of the daily section is the to-do list. 3, 10, like there.
When is Grandma gonna pick me up?
She hasn't called me yet. So this one is like half and half. I definitely don't want it half and half. That is too much. Two, three. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Editing Paula here today. I'm not exactly sure what happened and why that video ended so abruptly, but check out my August Plan With Me videos and you will see how I am using or will be using those daily pages when the time comes. So thanks so much for watching this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time. Bye, friends.